This would have to be one of the easiest little donut recipes. It's a one-bowl wonder. We're gonna fry them, roll them in sugar, and then we get to sit back and relax. We're gonna start with some flour. So we're gonna sift our flour into a bowl. So just some plain flour. So straight in, just to make sure there's no lumps, with a little bit of baking powder as well. So this is gonna help our donuts rise and become really light and fluffy. So these donuts are actually found around Carnevale time in Italy. So where you see parades of people down the streets wearing glorious costumes and really colourful masks, and you find them in every little coffee shop, in small little trolleys along the road with little nonnas selling them. They're just the perfect little mouthful. They're so light and they're so simple. Alrighty, so that's all dusted off. We're gonna add in some ricotta, so a firm ricotta, and this is just gonna add a really nice creaminess to the actual dough. We've got some cinnamon, so some ground cinnamon straight in, some nutmeg, so we'll just carefully grate some nutmeg into it as well. Alrighty, some caster sugar, a good pinch of salt as well in there. We've got some milk and some masala. So this is our wet ingredient. So masala is a sweet fortified wine, and it's just gonna add a little boozy kick to the donuts. 1 egg. And then I think that any zest is amazing in any recipe. So lots of orange and a bit of lemon as well. So we picked these up from one of my favourite stores in the Central Markets here in Adelaide this morning. There's nothing better than local citrus from the Riverland. And then just with a wooden spoon, we're gonna incorporate this all together. So that ricotta is gonna be quite firm to start with. And then we'll get our hands involved, or get the kids involved, and we're gonna make it into a really, really nice dough. So it is gonna be quite firm to start with, but it is gonna prove for an hour, just in a warm spot, and then that way we're gonna become really, really light and fluffy. So just bring it all together. Alrighty, just like that. So the dough does look quite rough, but we're gonna cut it up into little balls, so about 15 to 16 balls. And then that way we've got tiny little donuts that we can enjoy. Now I've just placed them on some baking paper, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover them with a tea towel and then pop them in a warm, dark place for about an hour until they double in size. So we'll go down, have a cup of coffee, and then come back and fry these little donuts. All right, so our donuts have been resting. They're really, really fragile, and I can feel how soft they are. I just want to make sure that the oil is hot enough, so we're just going to place one in really, really gently, and that's exactly what it should do. Just sizzle. So we're going to let this one fry until they're nice and golden on the outside. Our castagnole are fried, coated in copious amounts of sugar. It would be rude to not have a little dip into the coffee and a cheeky little mouthful. They're amazing. What more can I say? Doesn't get much better than this.